off the bank head bouncing on the cloud. Gotta keep it blunt, too many lacking math. I don't know about weed, but I'm about to wear her out. Enough wet to clear up a whole drought. Please tell me, in your life, have you met someone like this that love reward so much and do not give a about not risk?
Okay, a couple of things before we get into this reaction. Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure I put the timestamp of when the reaction actually starts in the comment section. First, I think I'm coming down with something, right? You can probably hear in my voice, but I'm taking precaution and medicine and all that. But right, I'm looking good so far. Second, some of y'all may know that I am doing music, right? Which I never really thought I never really thought I would be doing music ever. Considering the fact that I can't sing, can't rap, but I don't know. It's like I've been through a whole lot of stuff in my life and I'm still going through stuff, and I just write down what I'm feeling. And so I don't really have a background, and I don't have a background in music, right? The closest thing that comes to that is before my mom passed away, before she had me, she did music, like she rapped, low key, right? So I'm guessing that is what's coming out of me, right? Pause. I don't know why I said pause. But so right now, I'm making my own beats. I'm making my own lyrics. I'm producing my own stuff, right? And I've heard from a lot of people that heard my beats that it's nice. And they're looking at me like, damn, you made that? Like, yeah, bro. And I'm not even I didn't even master it yet. So I'm still trying to work on how to master a beat and make an actual real beat. So, but right now I'm just throwing stuff together and it sounds dope. But yeah, right now, although acting is my profession, and it's something that I really want to accomplish and do in life, I don't really know where I'm gonna be in the next year or two. You feel me? I know whatever I decide or whatever God decides, it's gonna be entertainment. I'm gonna be in some sort of entertainment, because that shit, it runs in my family, right? So who knows? In the next year or two. Well, before I say that, keep it 100. Keep it 100 with me, right? Keep it 100. We keep it real. We keep it true on this channel. In the comment section, you're not going to hurt my feelings, right? Because like I said, I never would have thought I'll be making my own music and making music and stuff like that. But, like I said, keep it real. It's just you and me. In the comment section below, would you believe me if I told you that in the next probably year or 2 or 3, I don't know, I'll be on tour with I'll be I'll have a tour with my album and stuff. Would you believe that if I told you that? And I know a lot of y'all never heard me sing or rap or anything like that, but trust and believe me, I wrote down a lot of songs. Probably not finished, but I wrote down some songs. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to sound like. But you just never know what the future's going to hold for you. You feel me? So in the next year or 2, I could be touring. Or the next year or 2, I could, be in a Marvel film, or I could have a movie or a series on Netflix. You just don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, So, so, oh my God, excuse me. One other thing before I get into the reaction. Probably later on this year or early next year, I will have my first official EP. But then my actual album wouldn't be until like later, like probably like a couple years. I don't know, because the thing I'm trying to do, right, is I want to make one album, kind of like what Lauryn Hill did, right? But in a context that she made one album. I think it was called like the Misunderstand, something like that. It had that song. It has the song "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You." You're just too good to be true. So I want to make an album like Lauryn Hill, but in a context that she made one album, but no matter what generation you're listening to that album in, you can always relate to it. You can always relate to a song. You can listen to that album 30 years from now, and one of those songs, if not all of those songs on her album, you can relate to. So, yeah, I just want to make just one great album. So, yeah, classic album. And that's hard as hell. But Lauryn Hill did it, and a lot of other artists did it. So, yeah, I'm just, I'm not saying like I'm not gonna take my time with the EP. I am, but with the album, I'm slowing that down. Like I'm breaking each bar, each lyric, each sound, each instrument, and I'm breaking it down. I'm not rushing this. Just saying. So, there it is. But the EP is coming though. Best believe that. Be on the lookout for that. But let's get it done. Damn, I've been talking for 7 minutes. Jesus. Sup?
Have you ever been sitting in your house and suddenly felt like you were not alone? Well, many others have had this feeling.
I never.
To discover they were right. Number 13.
Oh no.
Tamara Spies gets a phone notification that someone is at her door. Her doorbell cam automatically turns on and catches this suspicious person snooping around. He rings her doorbell one time and waits for someone to answer. Fair enough. He's wearing painter's clothes and maybe he has an appointment or something.
Sus.
Then when nobody comes to greet him, he takes it upon himself to lift up the entire doormat and look around.
Oh no.
The only reason I can think of was to check for a key under the mat to let himself in. I guess maybe he could have gotten the wrong address, but I seriously doubt it. He keeps looking over his shoulder and acting nervous, so I think he was most likely going to take their belongings, or worse still, maybe even try to wait inside for Tamara to return. Number 12. Gorman Sujin is inspecting his new apartment with a camera to document any damages left from the tenants before him. He gets through all the rooms and the balcony without problem, but after reviewing the video later, he realizes that he is far from being home alone. A woman in white appears suspended in midair. I don't see a rope, but I will say she is next to the shower rod, and her feet are not touching the ground. I wouldn't be surprised if this is what became of the last person who lived here.
Bruh, my soul is already in China. Cluck is you talking about eating some best of the best ramen. I'm slurping that shit up. Jesus. Meanwhile, my actual physical body is still in that cluck place, in that cluck area, in that cluck environment with whoever the hell that was, floating. So my soul is like gone. But my body is right here. Just saying.
11. Jack Cook's son Michael has been acting strange for days, not like himself at all. He is normally a happy child, but he is visibly agitated during his birthday and seems to channel all of his anger into a single act of defiance when it comes time to blow out the candles.
Day to you. Michael, make a wish. Cheer up, big guy, cheer up.
His father can't believe what he just witnessed and orders his son to do it again. Sure enough, Michael somehow is controlling the flames with his mind.
Okay.
The obvious answer is somebody is blowing out the candles off camera.
Yeah.
But I don't hear anything. Watch the father's explanation and tell me if you think his emotions are real or simply good acting skills.
It's been a week now since Michael went into the hospital. And the doctors don't know what's wrong with him.
Number 10. Muna
Oh, God.
bought this strange and creepy
Jesus.
doll at an antique sale after she felt its eyes watching her. Now the doll apparently continues to do so as they're
Wait a minute. Did I hear that right? You went into the store with this mother clucker already in there, like the doll in there. You felt the eyes from the doll staring at you whole time you was in there, no matter where you was at the store. The doll's eyes was just locked onto you, right? You noticed that. And you still brought that mother clucker with you to your house? Cluck you in all the wrong places.
Grows stronger over time. Here you can see her pick up the doll to admire her. When the doll apparently comes to life, you can hear Muna cry out in surprise as the doll turns towards her and flutters its eyes. I have no idea how this could have happened, since both of her hands are nowhere near the doll's head when it turns to face her. When she puts the doll back down, it seems to understand that she is done playing and thoughtfully turns its gaze outside the window.
Wow.
Number 9.
Jesus.
An animal trainer is giving a long lecture about a black panther he is teaching to be more social.
That's glass, right?
By the time he is talking, he does not realize the animal has apparently reverted to its primal instincts and is ready to pounce. When I first watched this video, I thought there was obviously glass to protect him.
It's
but
not?
Unfortunately for him, that does not appear to be the case.
Yeah, my ass, nigga. You almost got fucked up. I'm sorry for the choice of words I literally just said. I'm sorry. It was in the heat of the moment, right? I didn't mean it. It's just, you ever just be like in the heat of the moment, or you ever just be like in a moment and like just what you usually don't say comes out. Yeah, that just happened. I thought it was. I hoped and pray to God that was glass right there between him and the panther, but it wasn't. Bruh, what is really going on in here? Jesus. And you talking about some, like no, bruh. That mother clucker wasn't, the panther wasn't playing with you, bruh. That mother clucker was talking about some, yo, if you didn't turn around, that would have been your neck. That would have been over. Like, and you think this shit is a game. You think he playing. You think that panther is playing. That panther was dead ass talking about some shit. You got all that. See, that's why I don't really be messing with like stuff like that, because it's like, I mean, yeah, you probably trained the panther, right? But they still got that instinct to like, that animal instinct. Like, I feel like, bro, I really feel like animals, like a panther, or like a giraffe, or like a monkey, or like a cheetah, or a lion, or something like that, an orangutan, right? Something like that. If you was to actually train one of those things, one of those animals. I don't even think. Oh my god! I don't even think you can fully train those types of animals because I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe I just feel like I don't know, man. Man, clock you, cause I'm just saying, like, clock you.
The Black Panther was just playing and not serious.
Yeah, okay.
His behavior is actually a sign of trust and bonding, but still, friendly intentions or not, that wouldn't make it any less terrible.
Bro, I just feel like, look at that, bro. It don't look like he playing. It don't. And I just feel like if you was to have a monkey, an orangutan, a lion, a cheetah, something like that, that's out in the wild, and you just grab that junk, trained it, I feel like the motherfucker is just gonna turn on you. Just saying. Like I feel like animals like that just switch up on you like a light switch. You know how easy it is to flip a light switch? That's how I feel like with animals like that, bro. Jesus.
Trying to turn around and come face to face with a panther ready to pounce. Number 8. A customer reaches for a drink when he begins to shake and sputter out of control.
Possessed.
It could be a seizure, but he does not fall down right away. So some people say it's a possession. At the 48-second mark, he points to something only he can see and begins shrieking in horror. This is when he goes down a second time and does not come back up.
Bitch, I'm already out. What's she doing? What's she doing? You ran way too late.
1 minute and 5 seconds into the video, you can see a ghostly figure in the reflection to his left that could be the spirit of his aggressor. Paper towels fly to the ground on their own shortly after in a further indication of paranormal possession. Number 7. DJ Ashba has a YouTube channel full of videos regarding his music career, but one in particular is way different. This CCTV video captures some unexplainable activity in his private backyard. It all starts when a small white blip appears out of nowhere and flashes all the way across the patio. I want to add that this camera does not skip frames, and that the light actually was moving this way in real time. Approximately 10 seconds later, the door opens completely by itself. The door was not slightly open before, and it looks like a calm day with no wind. Coincidentally, the door that opens is also the same door that the white light appeared in moments prior. DJ Ashba checked the security camera after coming home to see his door open, and this video leaves him with no easy answers. The best explanation I have after reviewing the evidence is that this was in fact paranormal, especially considering his other videos are not like this at all. What do you think? Number 6. If you've taken a swim in the ocean, these one-celled microorganisms have probably already attached themselves to your bare skin without you noticing. This bug-like creature, for example, is related to lice. And even though microscopic lice infection does not pose a threat to humans, it's still creepy to think about them colonizing all over your body. Oh, and if I told you these creepy 8-legged mites are related to spiders, it probably wouldn't help assuage your fears. Of course, these creatures cannot survive for long out of water, which means after you toweled off, you are covered in tons of dried, shriveled up ones. Number 5. Something strange has been happening in this standalone garage ever since it was converted into a den and game room. Strange orbs hover in midair large enough to set off the motion detector. It can't be dust. Sometimes when they leave, songs will play that could be interpreted as attempts to communicate. Like here, for example, when the ghost supposedly plays a song called Stay.
Jesus.
Perhaps strangest of all is the disembodied voice saying the word silence shortly before the motion detector goes off above the door.
Damn.
I can't tell if this is a paranormal voice or just a security alarm going into silence mode. Number 4. Tyler Rowe works in a grocery store with a freezer that he and all of his co-workers are sure is haunted.
What?
First, it starts with these strange noises, almost like someone is trying to kick their way out.
So you telling me right now, somebody got trapped in one of those things, right? And I know, like, nowadays, like, if you was to get locked in, you can just, like, unlock it from the inside. But I'm just saying, are you telling me right now somebody got trapped in that cooler, in that freezer, whatever, and just died in there, and now the soul is just trying to just making all kinds of noises, huh?
The kicking noises grow more intense until finally, at 9:02 a.m., this always happens without fail. This time, Tyler is determined to get to the bottom of it.
What?
He bravely marches in and documents that absolutely nobody is inside the freezer.
2 weeks.
Watch this part and let me know if you can see anyone, because I didn't.
Is there a light in here?
It's just you getting clucked up. I'm giving you my.
There's nothing in here.
I'm quitting.
There's nothing, nobody, anything. It's just open.
I can't help but suspect that
It's
a
just
past
open.
employee somehow got locked in the freezer one morning and did not make it.
That's what I'm
Now
saying.
they're trapped in spirit, kicking the door much like they did in their final hours on Earth. If someone can give me a mechanical explanation of why the door would burst open by itself at 9 in the morning every day, I would believe otherwise. Number 3. This is real footage of a zombie outbreak preparation drill leaked from the Department of Strategic Operations,
What?
headed by Homeland Security. Once this video went public in 2012, Homeland Security quickly disavowed the exercise as a comedy skit meant to break up an otherwise serious day of various
That's not funny. That's not a skit. That's not nothing. Hey, I tell you right now, God forbid, if I ever walk outside, right, and I see that outside, I'm getting a baseball bat, I'm getting something, and I'm just whacking mother cluckers. Just saying. And I might have one of those bats with the barbed wire that Negan from Walking Dead had. What he call it? He called it something. He called a bat something. Did it start with an L? I forgot what he called his bat, but I'm getting a bat. I'm getting spiked barbed wires, wrapping it around the bat, and I'm whacking mother cluckers. I don't care if it's a prank or not. Like, you don't do that. You don't. So, and with everything going on in today's world, if a zombie apocalypse broke out right now, that would not, I'm sorry, I got some stuff going on. That would not surprise me, not one bit.
Procedures. The news story was largely forgotten, but those who remember are still questioning this official explanation and think it could have been a cover-up story. To them, this video is nothing more than proof that the government is concerned about a viral outbreak in the very near future.
Yeah, alright.
I think this explanation does not make much sense. When has the government ever started joking around about emergency preparation? I honestly don't know why the government would waste taxpayers' money on a mock zombie drill unless one was needed, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was a serious training exercise and they were denying it was real to keep the public from panicking. Number 2, a YouTuber named Barbecue Thunder 7 watches in awe as huge chunks of hail fall from the sky,
Jesus!
landing with the force of solid rock. When it finally starts to calm down, he summons his courage and steps outside for a closer look.
Why?
Hail is still falling periodically at this point and could get him at any moment. Some of them landed with such impact that now
Oh!
they're buried deep into the ground.
Dang!
And if you have any doubt as to how much danger he was in, these are the holes in his roof from
Woo!
the bad weather. If it can do this to a roof, imagine what it could do to his head.
Jesus.
Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious?
Do we have metal umbrellas, like steel, titanium, or something umbrellas? For like stuff like that? For like when it hails? Because these plastic umbrellas not doing it. I need like a metal umbrella. So like when when hail falls, I'm protected.
You're on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. This radio DJ is live on air when all of the lights go out. Some of his equipment is still on though, so this is not a normal blackout. He is all alone and doesn't know what to do, so he calls someone for help.
What?
Probably a management at home or technical support.
Haul
That's
ass.
when a cloaked figure passes by
Oh,
the window
no.
and makes him put down the phone. He creeps to the window and looks down the hall. Whoever it was is already gone. The next call he makes, I'm sure, is to the cops. According to him, this radio station has very high-tech security that requires thumbprints authorization to get in. Nobody should have been walking around after hours, especially not somebody dressed in ancient robes with their head down. These videos all have endings that will keep you guessing, and as you are watching, just remember, not all surprises end well.
Jesus. Hey, in the comment section below, right? Let me know, no matter what position you may be in, right? What is your first response? Because to me, no matter what position I'm in, right? I am always first, very first, always hauling ass. Always. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care the situation. I'm the first thing I'm doing is hauling ass. No matter what. No matter nothing. But to you all, right? No matter what position you're in, no matter where you at, no matter who you with, no matter what's going on, God. What is your first response? To talk? To hide? To run? What is it? Because a lot of these people like out here, like, let's say they find themselves in a clucked up situation, right? Their first response isn't to haul ass. Their first response is either to go investigate what's going on, right? To play games, right? To play along with whatever's going on. To damn, man. It's just they do everything in the cluck book except haul ass. But why? Unless you're not about that Adidas life, then I guess that's the only reason. How many of you all are a part of that Adidas? What I just say? What? Adidas, like, I guess. I'm tired, so it's like, and I have like a little cold. I'm a little delusional. I'm not even gonna lie with you on that. So my thoughts and what comes out my mouth, excuse me, I farted, is not on the same page fully. It's not like, you feel me? So, yeah. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm just tired of these people like not. Yeah, I'm tired of these people with their first response not to haul ass. It should be your go-to. But those are the ones that's not about that Adidas life. I am. Are you? Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family, I have a